Hello everyone, this is Team Penta Generators and we are here to present our solution and our idea towards the problem statement 1, that is vSmart Match. Before we deep dive in, let's know about the team. Myself, Ayush Panigrahi, and I will be talking about the core and the Ashwamedh component of our project. Then we have Gaurav Midya, who will be telling about the flow of our project after me. We have Prathamesh Naik, full stack developer. We have Kritik Patel with us, front end developer, and we have me, Jamsutkar, and all of us are from AP Shah Institute of Technology. Let's move ahead. Before knowing the solution, let's just try to sort things out that what the problem is, right? Before knowing the problem, what does the current job portal system uses as a core component? If you ask me, it's nothing but it's the matching algorithm that they use. Fine. You apply for a job, your data gets matched with the job description in the backend. From the recruiter side, you get matching scores, you get recommended there. Something happens in the backend. What if I say that it's a very much outdated thing that they are using currently, or the traditional method they use is a very outdated thing, right? So let's see what the traditional way of matching algorithm is. It's involves a basic keyword-based comparison between a candidate's resume and a job posting. Like, come on, yeah. In the world of LLMs, in the world of generative AI, you are just using a typical keyword-based comparison, like extracting text from here, extracting text from there, comparing it, and then recommending it. It's not something we should be proud of, right? Oh, if the thing LLM has come into the topic, let's just think. If I prompt that list down the list down the topics or list down the skills that I need to be good in deep learning, what does an LLM do? It will provide you the list of the skills that you need to be good at deep learning, right? How does it know that the topics that it's suggesting is close to deep learning? Fine. So it's the magic of embeddings. Embeddings is some, and of course, data that it has been trained in the backend. Of course, I won't deny it, but at the end, it's just a vector store, right? The embeddings that are getting stored in the backend. So it just goes in the backend. It matches the embeddings of the query with the embeddings in the backend of the data, and it sorts the things in the ranks. And the best rank, the first rank, will be given as you as the output in a natural language form. What if I say that we can use the same thing in the matching algorithm for our project? And that's what we have thought of using. So moving with the features, what we have thought currently is data collection and pre-processing is a very basic thing to be done. Like we will be parsing the resume to extract the things of like extracting the data of the candidate. Then BM25 keyword-based matching. I will be explaining it ahead in PPT. Knowledge-based graph expansion, text embeddings, feature extraction for ranking, and then at the end train and deploy ranking model. So basically, these are the processes which we will be following to make a robust matching algorithm. Let's deep dive into the algorithm. So here we have the PPT. We will be going with this flow. First thing, why embeddings? Because embeddings are capable of capturing semantic meanings. For example, I have said, like if I have a job description, like I want a candidate who is very good in deep learning, but I have not mentioned any tech stack, like, oh, I want this tech stack. I have generalizedly said, okay, I want a deep learning person. So a text matching algorithm won't suggest me a person who has not mentioned deep learning his skills, but has mentioned the skills that are relevant to deep learning. But embeddings are capable of doing it. Here you can see mathematics and statistics are close to each other because they are related. Tiger and lion are close to each other because they are related. Similarly, TensorFlow and deep learning will be close to each other because they are related. So it improves the relevancy of a candidate in a selection process. So this is why we are using embeddings. Secondly, knowledge graph. If you see, making a knowledge graph around a user or a job makes it more easier for comparison. Like if myself Ayush has a job like skills of data scientist like mathematics, maybe probability, maybe you can say model training, any other things. So it will make a graph around my name. Then we have a job description that wants a data scientist and wants these many skills. It will make a graph of it. Then it will compare the graph of the job with the graph of my skills and it will score me accordingly. Fine. So this is how it will work. So basically, it's a more, you can say, a robust method to score a person based on the skills and everything. So it provides a structured contextual view of a candidate's capability, enhancing job fit accuracy. Fine. And the final thing that, of course, we want to rank the candidates. Like I want, as a recruiter, I want top 10 candidates for this job role. So what we will be using? We will be using XGBoost because XGBoost works on weights, right? So every candidate will be assigned some weight to their profile, and depending upon whose profile whose profile has the highest score, the candidate will be recommended to the recruiter. So in a whole, this is how we have thought of making a robust matching algorithm using the power of LLMs, not LLMs, but yes, the core concept of LLMs, that is embeddings. And yes, this is how it will go.
Right, so that was a fabulous explanation by Ayush about the core component that is the unique selling point of our project. Now, as fabulous as the AI is that we have in our mind, that is using embeddings and all, the UI part is very important as well. So over here we have the proof of concept slash a working demo of what the site would look like. Now, a full disclaimer is that this is not the final product, but just a simulation, a feel of what the flow would look like for two types of users. So let's dive into what it would be look like, what it will be looking like for the recruiters. Now, there will be three main components from recruiter's side. The very first would be upload job listing. Over here, the recruiter, even if they don't have any technical knowledge, they can go ahead and type over here any type of role. Let's go with senior full stack. Let's go with just senior over here, and it will prompt all available options. So let's go with senior software engineer, and as you can see, it automatically populates the description and requirements based on all the various types of roles available in the market. This will help reduce the time of listing the jobs from recruiter side. Now, again, and any of these components, any of the requirements and job description can be edited by the recruiter. For example, if they want instead of 2+ years, they want 5+years. There we go. And yeah, that's the post job listing page. Now let's move on to the next one. Once the job has been listed from recruiter's side, a match report will be generated with all the candidates present in the system. Now, as you can see over here, there the recruiter can set a minimum threshold as well. So suppose let's say the minimum threshold qualification threshold was 90%. So over here we have Jane Smith alone with a 92% match with the job description. We'll click on view report and the recruiter will be able to see why this particular candidate was such a good match with their job listing. So over here they can see all the statistics related to this person, their GitHub statistics, lead code statistics, as well as the skills that matched with the job posting. Over here you can see 4 out of 4 required skills, which were JavaScript, React, Node.js, and AWS. Also, in work experience, it will match the wordings that are required in the job description and show the recruiter in green, a good approachable green, I guess. So it stands out from rest of the content. In projects as well, we can see that React, Node.js, AWS was matched over here. And yeah, this overall candidate report, a match report, makes it pretty easier for our recruiters to see why the candidate is a good fit for that role. Anyways, moving ahead. Once the recruiters have finalized, they can send notification based on whatever the next process is in this hiring process. Anyways, now that was it from the recruiter side. Now let's take a look at candidate side as well. Again, over here as well, there are going to be three main steps. First would be a quick profile setup. Over here, the candidate will upload their resume, will with help of AI, pass this resume and build a very deep knowledge about who the candidate is. We'll also do code profile integration so that the candidate can highlight their practical skills. Anyways, once the resume is attached, they can add additional skills if they want and complete the profile. Now over here you can see your profile will be automatically matched with relevant job opportunities. Now the key component of that platform is tackling application fatigue. How the candidates have to apply to postings every time. Instead of taking that approach, what we do is match the candidate's profile. Also, once the candidate has uploaded their profile, the same profile they can view over here in this your profile report of how the profile is going to look like. Anyways, moving on. The core concept, the core, what you can say, the selling point of this application is lack of application fatigue. We match the candidates with the available job roles, not the other way around of candidates applying in a doom circle to all the roles available. Anyways, once we have our candidates matches, it will be displayed in this your job matches dashboard. They can view more details over here about the job listing that matched. They can also see the percentage match it is with them. And yeah, if they like this role, they can go ahead and next step with whatever the step the company is intent on doing. And yeah, that's the 10 minutes video about what our solution is going to look like. I hope you liked it. And again, thanks for watching.